Alamo here from Natalie Alamo International, and in this video I just wanted to give you a quick walk around the changes of the new Facebook timeline for pages. So here we are on my Facebook page, and you can find me on natonfb.com. And so here we are, and let's get started. So at the top here we have what they call a cover image. So this is your cover image here. Now, cover image is public to everyone, as your pages are. Now, the optimal size for your cover image is 851 by 351 pixels. Basically, your cover image is designed to be the first impressions of your page, and it really should be a unique image to your company. Facebook are very strict about what you can and can't have on your cover image. You can't have things that are part of your contact information, so no web addresses, emails, anything like that. You can't have a phone number. You can't have any call to actions like click here or buy this or download this. It really should be predominantly images, not so much text, and ideally it should be really unique about your business. So make sure you invest with a good graphic designer to come up with a really unique image for you. Then the next biggest change is your profile image, which is this image here. Now, your profile image is 180 pixels by 180 pixels, and it's basically your brand around Facebook. So anytime you post, it's going to be scaled down as your thumbnail, or when someone rolls over your page, like I just did there, the picture comes up, and that's your profile image. So Facebook recommend this being your logo. I, however, believe it's better to be a picture of you if you are the representation of the brand of your business. Then next we have over here on the right is the actual timeline, so people can track back throughout your time on Facebook and have a look at all your different information and milestones and things that you've shared throughout the time. Then over here we have the admin panel. If we click on this, it actually takes us to a little bit of information behind the scenes on Facebook. So we still have our notifications like we did before. We have our new likes. So these are the recent people who have liked our page. From here we can also click on see more and see the people and pages that have liked our page as well, which we could do previously as well. Here we have a link through to your insights. We have some page tips which are just provided from Facebook. One of the new exciting features here is the ability for your fans to send a message to your page. So pages can send messages to pages, or for individual fans can send a message to your page. So it's just like your other Facebook messages. It's a private inbox, and it just allows you to have that private types of conversation if need be with your customers or fans. So that's the admin panel there. And what we'll do is just move down through the rest of the features here. So this is your about box, which is really important that you put the right type of information in here. Do recommend having a link through to your website so people can find the information they need quickly and as soon as they land on your page. Next we have these little apps, which were previously your tabs. Now the first 3 or 4 will show. By default it's 4, however if you only have 3 apps, only 3 of them will show. Your photo app is always going to be there, and it's always first, and then you have the flexibility to move these other ones. Just by clicking here on this little arrow, you can add additional ones. You can remove them by going on this pencil here and clicking down remove from favorites. You can edit the settings, or you can swap the position with any of the ones that you've got here. So you can really customize this section. Now the thing to remember with these apps is you really need to have images that are eye-catching, that are really going to entice people to click on them, as they're not as obvious as they used to be. So things like I've got here the free SM blueprint. People can see it's a book. They can click on this and get the free information. It needs to be something that's going to be enticing to people to take that next step. You'll also see now we have these things here. You can hover over the like button, and people can choose whether or not to show your news in the news feed, or they can unlike your page. Here we have the message button, where people can send a message directly to my page. And then there's just a few different settings in this section here as well. Now, if we scroll down, we have basically the timeline. So you'll see the biggest difference is posts are left and right as opposed to straight down the page. Now, this section here on the right is actually customized for every single person that lands on your page. So because this is my page and I'm the page administrator, you'll see that it says 170 of my friends like this page. So this is great social proof. If I was to come to this page and I saw, wow, so many of my friends like it, I must like it as well, so then they're more enticed to like your page as well. The next section here is actually a post from one of your friends as well. So this is going to be different for every single person that lands on this page. So if this was you and one of your friends had posted on my page, you would see their message here. Now over here on the left, this is what they call a pinned post. So you'll see here by the little orange ribbon. So you can pin any post on your page for a maximum of 7 days. So just by clicking here on the little pencil, and all you have to do is select pin at the top. This one's obviously pinned, so the option is to unpin from the top. So it's fairly simple to do. It's ideal to pin certain posts that you want people to be able to attract their attention with. Then under this section here of your friends is the posts by others. So previously when other people posted on your wall, it went straight into the flow of your page. Now they're tucked away over here on the right. Now there's a couple of advantages and a couple of disadvantages to this. Firstly, it's going to stop the amount of spam because the messages aren't as visual as they were before, but it is important as a page owner that you take the time to click here on the see all information and actually respond back to these messages. If people have taken the time to get involved with your page, to write on your wall, it's really important that you do take the time to write back and answer their questions. Also, if someone's written something nice, like Trish here has written, Natalie, awesome webinar this morning, I'm best to take a screenshot of that and add that to my testimonials folder, so that way they're not getting lost throughout the information that's there. Then as we go further down, you'll just see your featured likes here directly underneath on the right, and then just really the rest of your content goes through. Now with any of the content that you have, you're able to highlight it. Basically highlighting, I'll just scroll down and find one for you, takes your content and pushes it right across the page so it does stand out a little more. I do have one, I think I missed it. Here under see more recent stories, it's in here. So here, this is actually a milestone. So a milestone is similar to highlighting a post, but it's actually date stamped. So I've got here Natalie upgraded her page to timeline. So as you can see, it really stands out as it does go right across the page as opposed to just the left and right options. So what you want to do is add milestones in your business. So any celebrations, anything that have happened when your company was started, new stores opening, those types of things. So you're really building that history of your company on Facebook, and highlighting your post works very similar. I'll just see where my highlighted post has gone. So this here is a highlighted post, so as you can see it goes right across the top, right across the page. So it looks very similar to a normal post, but it goes right across, where as you see with this milestone here, it actually is quite different. And the benefits of milestones is you can add a really nice big image to go along with it. So I would recommend adding milestones plus highlighting certain posts as well. So they're the main feature changes on Facebook with your new timeline. So the important things for page owners to do is really work on building a great, unique, custom image here for your cover image. Make sure your profile image is right and really focus on getting this about section correct. And if you are going to use these custom apps, make sure the images you're using are eye-catching and encouraging for people to click on. Now if you have any other questions about the timeline, I'd love for you to jump over to my Facebook page, which is natonfb.com. Post your questions on my wall and I will get back to you with the answers. And you next time.